Performing Arts Center and to this year's Stage Company Variety Show. My name is Chelsea Rodriguez and I'm Stage Company President and your host this evening. Before we get started, we just have a couple of announcements. In case of an emergency, you can exit out the door in which you came or through these curtains, down the stairs, and out the double doors. We also want to take this opportunity to ask you to please turn off all electronic devices as they can be distracting to the performers on stage. Our first act will be our very own Disney princess, Allison, singing How Far I'll Go from the movie Moana. Enjoy.
I've been standing at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never even knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go, though I long to be. See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind on my sail and the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know. If I go, there's just no telling how far I'll go. I know everybody on this island seems so happy on this island. Everything is by design. I know everybody on this island has a role on this island, so maybe I can roll with mine. I can lead with pride, I can make us strong, I'll be satisfied if I play along with the voice inside sings a different song. What is wrong with me? See the light as it shines in the sea, it's blinding, and no one knows how deep it goes. And it seems like it's calling out to me, so come find me and let me know what's beyond that line. Will I cross that line? See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind on my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know how far I'll go.
Okay, up next we have our first and only skit of the night. I have Sam, Christian, and Haley performing Dead Parrot.
Excuse me, I wish to make a complaint. Excuse me, miss.
What do you mean, miss?
Sorry, I have a cold. I wish to make a complaint.
About what?
Well, I wish to complain about this parrot, what I bought not half an hour ago from this very boutique.
Ah, yes, the Norwegian blue. Well, what's wrong with it?
I'll tell you what's wrong with it. It's dead. That's what's wrong with it.
No, it's not. It's resting.
Look, my lad, I know a dead parrot when I see one, and I'm looking at one right now.
That's only a Norwegian blue. Lovely bird, beautiful plumage in it.
The plumage don't enter into it. It's stone dead.
No, it's not. Look, it's just resting.
All right. If it's resting, I'll wake it up. Hello, Bully! I've got a nice cuttlefish when you wake up, Bully Parrot! Bully!
That was just you pushing the cane.
No, it moved. I cannot.
You definitely
I
did!
cannot.
Bully! 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 Wake up, Bully Parrot! Bully! Now that's what I call a dead parrot.
It's just stunned.
Look, my lad, I've had just about enough of this. This parrot is definitely deceased. And when I bought it, not half an hour ago, you assured me that its lack of movement was due to it being tired and shagged out after a long squawk.
It's probably pining for the fjords.
Pining for the fjord? What kind of talk is that? Look, why did it fall flat on its back the moment I got it home?
The Norwegian blue prefers sleeping on its back. Beautiful bird, lovely plumage.
Look, I took the liberty of examining the parrot, and what I discovered was that the only reason it had been standing in its cage in the first place was that it had been tied there.
Well, of course it was tied there. Otherwise it would muscle up to those bars and boom!
Look, matey, this parrot wouldn't boom if I put 4,000 bolts through it. It's bleeding demise.
It's just stunned.
It's not stunned. It's passed on. This parrot is no more. It has ceased to be. It's expired and gone to meet its maker. This is a late parrot. It's a stiff, bereft of life. It rests in peace. If you hadn't tied it to the cage, it'd be pushing up daisies. Its metabolic processes are now history. It's off the twig, kick the bucket, shoves off the motor coil, run down the curtain, and join the choir invisible. This is an ex-parrot.
Well, I'd better replace it then.
You want to get anything done in this country, you've got to complain till you're blue in the mouth.
Sorry, God, we're right out of parrots.
I see. I get the picture.
I've got a hand.
Does it talk?
Not really, no.
Well, then it's scarcely a replacement then, is it?
Look. I'll tell you what. If you go to my brother's pet shop in Bolton, he'll replace your parrot for you.
Bolton, eh?
Yeah.
All right.
A similar pet shop in Bolton.
Excuse me, this is Bolton, yes?
No, this is Ipswich.
That's Intercity Rail for you. I wish to make a complaint.
I don't have to do this, you know.
I beg your pardon?
I'm a qualified brain surgeon. I only do this because I like being my own boss.
Excuse me, this is irrelevant, yes?
Well, it's hard to pad these things out for about an hour.
Well, I wish to make a complaint. I got on the Bolton train and found myself deposited here in Ipswich.
No, this is Bolton.
The pet shop owner's brother was lying.
You can't fault the British Rail for that.
If this is indeed Bolton, then I shall return to the pet shop.
a little later.
I understand that this is Bolton.
Yes.
Well, you told me it was Ipswich.
It was a pun.
A pun?
No. What's the other thing which reads the same backwards as forwards?
A palindrome?
Yes, that's it.
I thought a palindrome, the palindrome of Bolton would be not love. It don't work.
Look, what do you want?
No, I'm sorry. I'm not prepared to pursue my line of inquiry any further, as I'm starting to think this is getting rather silly.
Quite agree. Silly. Right. Get on with it. Get on with it.
Funny, right? Yeah. Okay. So up next we have two best friends in the barnyard I think are doing something that perfectly describes their friendship. So up next we have Addison and Miranda performing Left Brain, Right Brain.
Splitting neurological functions in 3, 2, 1. Isolation complete. This is your left brain. Objective, logical, cold, analytical, aware of patterns, aware of trends. She's efficient, and a bitch. This is your right brain. Subjective, creative, sensitive, aware of feelings, aware of people. She's emotional, and enough.
That's your opinion. Just be careful with opinions.
Play nicely.
I am the left brain. I work really hard to my inevitable death brain. You got a job to do, you better do it right. And the right way is with the left brain's might. I like Oreos and pussy. Yeah, you know, I'm right for at least an hour after watching Toy Story 3. Woody, I am the right brain. I have feelings. I'm a little all over the place, but I'm lustful and trustful, and I'm looking for somebody to love. And pull my strap on it. Here comes a female, here comes a female. Take out your phone, pop out your chest, and check your email. Our evolutionary purpose is to procreate. So gather data now and see if she's a possible mate. Holy fuck, I think she might be the one. There's something about her, I just can't describe it. Tits! She's a glorious sun. I want her to trust me, and I just want her to, how do I say this? Sit on my face. Sit on my face. On the right brain, you're being insane. No left brain, I'm just being alive. You should try it. You might like it. I worked hard to give him everything he cared about, while you were worried about the things that he was scared about. I'm calm and collected when you act wild. I am the adult, you are the child. You think you're the right one every time. You think you know everything, but you don't know anything at all. Half of his problems were supposed to be mine, but you wanted everything. I hope that you're happy, 'cause he's sure not.
Well, according to my calculations, you're a pussy.
Name calling? Really? We're gonna do name calling?
I'm not calling names, I'm just stating facts, and the fact is, you're a quivering pussy.
I'm a pussy. Well, at least I'm playing with toys.
Rubik's cubes are not toys. I keep my spatial reasoning skills sharp.
Toys. Look, you fucking toy player.
Well, at least I'm doing my fucking job, all right? I kept him working. I kept him productive. You were supposed to look after him. You were supposed to keep him emotionally stable for all of this, and now you're trying to blame me for how he's feeling? For how he's feeling? If he's unhappy, it's because you failed him. He hates you, and I know he does. He fucking hates you! Right brain. I'm sorry, okay? Look, maybe there's something that we could do together. Together? Take the best parts of both of us and put them together. And we'll see. He would let your feelings out. He would let me analyze so you can man the things and I'll man the floor. It was something that George Carlin did, something that Steve Martin did. It's something special that we could both for. Do you know what that is? Juggling. We can do juggling and juggle our cares away. Comedy. It was comedy. You. Fuck it. We could do comedy together. Okay, we'll do comedy.
Initiate reassembly.
All right, right brain. We're gonna do comedy together. We gotta do comedy together. Okay,
Three.
left brain. I'll do comedy with you. Look, we can make him happy again. We can do this. I
Two.
promise. Left brain. Left brain. I love you.
1. Variety show act complete.
Yay! This is the last time you're going to see me this act, so you're welcome. All right. Our last 3 acts are all musical numbers, so I'm just going to come out now and do the quick announcement. After those 3 acts, we're going to have a short intermission, so we invite you to go out into the lobby and buy a variety-style snack or make a donation to Stage Company. We would really appreciate it. So up next, we're going to have Haley come back out, and she's going to be singing I'm Not That Girl, followed by Christian singing It's Not Easy Being Green, and we're going to close out the act with Allison and Rebecca singing For Good from the musical Wicked. Enjoy.
Hands touch, eyes meet, sudden silence, sudden heat, hearts leap in a giddy whirl. He could be that boy, but I'm not that girl. Don't dream too far. Don't lose sight of who you are. Don't remember that rush of joy. He could be that boy, but I'm not that girl. Every so often we long to steal to the land of what might have been, but that doesn't soften the ache we feel when reality sets back in. Fly small, life limb, she who's winsome, she wins him. Gold hair with a gentle curl, that's the girl he chose, and heaven knows I'm not that girl. Don't wish, don't start. Wishing only wounds the heart. I wasn't born for the rose and pearl. There's a girl I know, he loves her so. I'm not that girl.
It's not easy being green. Having to spend each day the color of the leaves. When I think it could be nicer being red or yellow or gold or something much more colorful like that. It's not easy being green. Seems that you blend in with so many other ordinary things. And people tend to pass you over because you're not standing out like flashy sparkles in the water or stars in the sky. But green's the color of spring, and green can be cool and friendly like, and green can be big like a mountain, or important like a river, or tall like the tree. When green is all there is to be, it can make you wonder why. But why wonder? Why wonder? I'm green, and it'll do fine. It's beautiful, and I think it's what I want to be.
of it seems to matter anymore. Like a college dropout as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets its lover halfway to the wood. Who can say if life can change for the better? 'Cause I knew you. 'Cause I knew you. 'Cause I knew you. I have been
All right, did everybody enjoy Act 1?
Yay.
Oh, come on, be a little more. Okay, so first up we have a freshman stage company member coming to the stage. We have Annie singing Taxi Cab by 21 Pilots. Enjoy.
I wanna fall inside your ghost and fill up every hole inside my mind. And I want everyone to know that I am happy, so divided. Sometimes we will die and sometimes we will fly away. The way you're by my side until my dying days. And if I'm not there and not far away, I said, don't be afraid. I said, don't be afraid. I'm going home. I wanna strip myself of breath, a breathless piece of death I made for you. A mortal writing piece of song will help me carry on, but this you heard. Oh, sometimes we will die and sometimes we will fly away. The way you're by my side until my dying days. And if I'm not there and not far away, I said, don't be afraid. I said, don't be afraid. I'm going home.
hearse ran out of gas, a passenger person grabbed a map, and the driver inside it contrived a new route to save the pass. He checked his watch and grabbed a cab, a beautifully plain taxi cab. The cab had it cleared out back, and 2 men started to unpack. Driving once again, but now this time there were 3 men, and then I heard one of them say, I know the night will turn to gray, I know the stars will start to fade when all the darkness fades away. We had to steal him from his fate so he could see another day. Then I cracked open my box, someone must have picked the lock. A little light revealed the spot where my fingernails had fought. Then I pushed it open more, pushing up against the door. Then I sat up off the floor and found the breath I was searching for. Then there were 3 men up front, all I saw were backs of heads. And then I asked, am I alive and well, or am I dreaming dead? Then one turned around to say, we're driving toward the morning sun, where all your blood is washed away and all you did will be undone. I said, don't be afraid. I said, don't be
She was good, right? Okay, up next we have 2 more new Stage Co members. We are inviting Hannah and Jess to the stage, and they are going to do a little spoken word poetry titled Real Life is Messier Than That.
Some of you may have seen Sarah Kay and Phil Kay's spoken word poem, An Origin Story.
And if you haven't, it's a beautiful piece about coincidences and friendship in its purest form.
And it's actually pretty similar to our own story.
So we thought we'd start off tonight by talking a little bit about how we met.
First of all, we should introduce ourselves. My name is Hannah.
And I'm Jess.
I'm a writer, and my favorite color is purple, and I love Les Mis, and I got through half the book.
I do ballet, love theater, and I'm an Anglophile. I'm also like super extra all the time.
But I love her anyway.
My best friend from home is a writer whose favorite color is purple, and she loves Les Mis. And she got through half the book.
My best friend from home is a former ballerina who loves theater, and she's an Anglophile, and she's like super extra all the time. I have a 16-year-old sister named Caitlin, spelled K-A-I-T-L-I-N-N. I always thought the 2 N's at the end was a little weird.
My favorite comfort food is chicken fingers.
Mac and cheese.
They go together really well.
Sometimes I freak out over small things,
or worry that I'm not making an impact,
or that I have too much on my plate.
but I have always been there for my best friend when she needs me. It started at freshman orientation.
Jess was wearing a soft orange t-shirt.
I don't remember what Hannah was wearing.
We had to play a game to introduce ourselves, in which we came up with a food that started with the first letter of our names.
I was Jessica Jam.
And I was Hannah Hake.
For those of you who do not know, Hake is an extremely obscure and very ugly fish.
I couldn't think of anything else.
We ended up talking all summer and living on the same floor.
But that wasn't our happily ever after.
Real life is messier than that.
You start comparing everything you do to her.
Sometimes it seems like she has all the answers when you can hardly see the question.
You're jealous of the courage she has to be herself.
Or how she always has her shit together.
Sometimes it annoys you how beautiful she is.
Or how she's always right.
Or how the guy you like likes her more, and it seems like everyone likes her more.
Or how you feel you always need her approval. But I am teaching myself to say, good for her, not for me.
I will always be there to lift you up because our hands are exactly the same size.
I will make you compliment yourself even when you feel like total shit.
I will teach you to love yourself as I love you because friendship isn't a pole to be used when fishing for compliments.
Because friends are there to help you become a better person, even if it means pointing out your flaws.
Because there's nothing better than mutual support.
Or having a constant shoulder to cry, laugh, and cuddle on. Because if you're lucky enough to meet your platonic soulmate, why do anything but cherish her?
Okay. Up next, we are going to invite Haley and Christian back to the stage, and they are going to be performing You're the Top from the musical Anything Goes.
Ready for this, Haley?
No, I just don't think I should be the one to start it. 'Cause you're
Really?
so much better at this than I
Come
am.
on. Come on. You're fine. You got it. You got the drive. You got the drive. You got... What's the word for it? Words poetic. I'm so pathetic that I've often just found it best. Instead of getting them off my chest, to let them rest unexpressed. I hate parading my serenading, as I'll probably miss a bar. But if this ditty is not so pretty, at least it'll tell you how great you are. You're the top, you're the Colosseum, you're the top, you're the Louvre Museum. You're a melody from a symphony by Strauss. You're a bendo bonnet, you're Shakespeare sonnet, you're Mickey Mouse. You're the Tower of Pisa. You're the smile on the Mona Lisa. I'm a total wreck, a worthless check, a flop. But a baby on the bottom, you're the top.
Your words poetic are not pathetic. On the other hand, babe, you shine. And I can feel after every line a thrill divine down my spine. Now gifted humans like Vincent humans might think that your song is bad. But I got a notion, I'll second the motion, and this is what I'm going to add. You're the top, you're Mahatma Gandhi. You're the top, you're Napoleon Brandy. You're the purple light of a summer night in Spain. You're the National Gallery, you're Garbo's salary, you're cellophane.
Wait, what?
You're sublime, you're a turkey dinner. You're the time of the Derby winner. I'm a toy balloon that's faded soon to pop. But if baby on the bottom, you're the top.
Wait, just a minute here. You're the top. You're an arrow collar.
What?
You're the top. You're a Coolidge dollar.
Okay, no.
You're the nimble tread of the feet of Fred Astaire.
Seriously?
You're an O'Neill drama. You're Whistler's mama.
You're Cannon Red.
You're a rose. You're Inferno's Dante.
I'm the great Durante. I'm just in the way, as the French would say, de trop. But if baby on the bottom.
But if baby on the bottom. But if baby on the bottom, you're the top.
I have one more thing.
What's that?
You're the top. You're a Waldorf salad. You're the top. You're a Berlin ballad. You're the boats that glide on the sleepy Zuyder Zee. You're an old Dutch
You're Lady
master.
Ashore.
You're broccoli.
Whoa, hey now. You're romance. You're the steeps of Russia.
You're the pants on that Roxy Usher. I'm a broken doll.
A folderol.
A plum.
But if baby on the bottom, you're the top.
Alright, so 2 more acts. Up first, we're going to have Nick with some musical stylings. What's really cool about this Nick is that he has been in every single variety show since he was a freshman. So I think he deserves a round of applause for that. Alright, so they're going to set up after I come on, so just wait a second, sit tight, but here are the musical stylings of Nick Corey.
this. So, there's been a lot of talk lately, and a lot of opinions, and a lot of people are feeling marginalized, and a lot of groups just feel like their voices aren't being heard. And it's important that we do need to make our voice feel heard for whatever group we're in, and there's a lot of people in this room are doing a lot of great work and really just sticking it to the man. But there is one group that I personally feel has not really gotten too into it yet, and I think it's important because I think that we've had it hard too. So. Oh boy. Walking around, I got no one to talk to. There's everyone, and then there's just me. Oh, if I could change, don't you think that I'd do it? God only knows why he cursed me to be a straight white male. I say my problems, other people roll their eyes. 3 trips to the mall, 0 khakis in my size. I've never been the victim for a random search for drugs. You can't say my life is easy until you've walked a mile in my Uggs. Straight white male, I know the road looks tough ahead. The women want rights, the gays want kids. Can't you just leave us alone? And also, no to the things you asked for, come on. They're being greedy and they know it. Everyone thinks that I've got it easy. Just 'cause it's true doesn't mean that it's right. So pull up a chair and put down your pitchfork. Give me a chance to show you what it is like to be a straight white male. The church has never made me feel ashamed of who I am, but I keep getting emails from Zappos that Gmail doesn't mark as spam. My country's constitution was handwritten by my race, but my wife bought me the brand new iPhone with an iPod Touch's case. Case doesn't fit that phone. Straight white male, I know the road looks tough ahead. The women want rights, the blacks want not to be called the blacks. Can't you just leave us alone and also no to the things you asked for? Straight white male, I know the road looks tough ahead. The women want rights, the African American, it doesn't work with the rhythm. I'm so sorry I cried. We used to have all the money and land, and we still do, but it's not as fun now. And now I'm gonna sing a song by Chance the Rapper. But I'm not gonna rap, because as we previously established, I won't. We don't do the same drugs no more. We don't do the same drugs no more. 'Cause she don't do the same drugs no more. We don't do the same drugs no more. When did you go change? When do you age? I thought you'd never grow up. I thought you'd never window close. When he got old, I was too late, a shadow of what I once was. 'Cause we don't do the same drugs no more. We don't do the same drugs no more. 'Cause she don't laugh the same way no more. We don't do the same drugs no more. Where did you go? Why would you stay? You must have lost your marbles. You always were so forgetful. In a hurry, don't wait up. I was too late, a shadow of what I once was. 'Cause we don't do what we say we're gonna. You're always perfect, and I was only practice. Don't you miss the days? Stranger, don't you miss the days? Don't you miss the danger? We don't do the same drugs no more. We don't do the same drugs no more. 'Cause we don't do the same drugs. Don't forget the happy thoughts. All you need are happy thoughts. The past tense, past bedtime. Way back when everything we read was real and everything we said right. Why not kids being kids? Why did you stop? What did you do to your hair? When did you go to it up right back here? When did you start to forget how to fly? Don't you color out? Don't you bleed out? Oh, stay in the lines, dandelion. 'Cause we don't do the same drugs no more. We don't do the same drugs. Do the same drugs no more. 'Cause we don't do the same drugs. Don't you color out, don't you bleed out, oh, stay in the lines, dandelion.
Okay. Before our final act comes out, I just want to take this opportunity to thank you on behalf of Stage Company and the Stage Company Executive Board for coming out tonight and supporting us. You've been a great audience, and we really do hope you enjoyed the show. Our final act will be two Stage Company Executive Board members, Emily and Nick, the true definition of couple goals, singing Break Even. Thank you all for coming, and we hope you enjoyed the show.
it don't break even. His best days will be some of my worst. He's finally met a girl that's gonna put him first. Well, I'm wide awake, he's no trouble sleeping. And when a heart breaks, no, it don't break even. No. What am I supposed to do when the best part of me was always you? And what am I supposed to say when I'm all choked up and you're okay? Well, I'm falling to pieces, yeah. Well, I'm falling to pieces. You say bad things happen for a reason.
Wise words gonna stop the bleeding.
'Cause he's moved on while I'm still grieving. And when a heart breaks, no, it don't break even. No. What am I gonna do when the best part of me was always you? And what am I supposed to say when I'm all choked up and you're okay? Well, I'm falling to pieces, yeah. Well, I'm falling to pieces, yeah. Well, I'm falling to pieces.
One's in love while the other one's
Well, I'm falling to pieces.
when the heart breaks, no, it don't break. You got his heart and my heart and none of the pain.
You took your suitcase and I took the blame.
Now I'm trying to make sense of what little remains.
Oh, 'cause you left me with no love and no love to my name.
I'm still alive, but I'm
Just praying to a God that I don't believe in. 'Cause he's moved on while I'm still grieving. When a heart breaks, no, it don't break even. No, it don't break even, no. What am I gonna do when the best part of me was always you? And what am I supposed to say when I'm all choked up and you're okay? Well, I'm falling to pieces, yeah. Well, I'm falling to pieces. Well, I'm falling to pieces.
One's still in love while the other one's
Well, I'm falling to pieces.
when the heart breaks, no, it don't break. When the heart breaks, no, it don't break.
Oh, it don't break even,
When the heart
no.
breaks, no, it don't break.
Oh, it don't break even,
When the heart
no.
breaks, no, it don't break.